What's up everybody, Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and we're looking at a product today from Sunjack. This is one of their light sticks. I also got one of their solar chargers. I'll be doing a review on that sometime in the future. But essentially what we have here is a light stick inside the box. It's going to be giving you 3 different power settings as well as a flashing setting, and then also it gives you the opportunity to charge some items through the USB port. So let's open it up, talk about it, and show you what it looks like in use. So here's what it looks like out of the box. It is about 11 inches, 10.7 inches long. It's going to weigh in at 10.4 ounces. And on one end you can see you got the little switch here, so you're going to press in on that. You're going to get the lowest setting, higher, highest, and then your flashing setting. You also see down here this little purple light. When you turn it off, it glows for a bit, and then eventually that will go off, and so that just lets you know if that's still glowing. You know, maybe you thought it was off, but you had it on the lowest setting. So this green button here on the end to actually operate it, and then down here on this end you have this cap, which you can untwist, and you've got 2 ports. Basically, let's get this at the right angle so you can see. There you go. You have a small USB port and a full-size USB port. It does also come with the charging cord, which I'll show you in one moment, but you're going to use the small charging port, the small port to charge it, and then a full-size USB if you want to charge an iPhone, maybe an iPad, something like that, that takes a full-size USB. So let me show you what the charger looks like. We'll plug it in, and I'll show you what it looks like to actually charge up my phone using the Sunjack Light Stick. So if you want to charge the Sunjack Light Stick, you're going to plug this USB port into your computer. I actually plug this into my iPhone plug adapter. So if you had your iPhone and then the end of the USB goes into this white plug thing and then you plug it into the wall, I did that and it was actually charging the Sunjack Light Stick via that. So you can do it that way as well. Like I said, plug it into a computer. Again, that goes into your small port, and then you're going to have down on this end the large port, which is going to output your energy and your power, and I'll show you what that looks like to charge my iPhone right now. Let's show you what it looks like to charge up my iPhone using the Sunjack Light Stick. So it's plugged in on this end, here's the other end. We'll put this in the large USB out port, and then you'll see the phone light up. And so now this is charging. You can also see we have 3 of the dots light up here, and then they go out. The other thing to note is that when you are charging, you can put on the lowest setting, but if you hit it again, it just goes back off. So lowest setting and then back off. If you unplug this and then turn it on to the highest setting and then plug it in, it's going to drop down. This is charging and this is going to drop down to the lowest setting, and that's just because the light stick is trying to basically save energy from the output of light and instead send it into your phone or whatever other item you might be charging. So they say that on a full charge from the light stick you can charge 3 smartphones. So certainly depending on, some people have you want to charge your iPad and a smartphone, whatever it might be. There's going to be different outputs and different amounts of charge time for the different items that you're going to be charging. But essentially what you're seeing here is that if this thing is charged and you got this with you, it's in your car, you're out camping, doing something out, and you don't have a place to charge or a way to charge your phone. Now if this is charged, you can charge up your phone. The other cool thing is that even if this is not fully charged, which it's not, it will still charge up your phone. Couple other facts worth sharing with you. The highest setting for this is 350 lumens. It's waterproof up to 6 feet in depth, and they say you can get up to 46 hours of light from this. I'm assuming on the lowest setting, because that's usually what they tell you, the lowest setting and the longest output. So 46 hours there. They note it's great for backpacking, camping, emergency preps, fishing, and other outdoor activities. And what I want to do is show you what it looks like in use here in my attic, and then we'll take it outside, show you what that looks like, also show you what the waterproof feature looks like, and then I'll give you some thoughts overall on the Sunjack Light Stick. Here in the attic now, it is pitch black, as you can see. Let's turn the light on. That's on the lowest setting. Looking around, there's a guitar, my shelf, some storage stuff. Take it up to another setting, obviously much brighter, and the highest setting. You can see the window there, some boxes, etc. And then on the flashing setting, here's what that looks like. Once again, we'll go to the middle setting, kind of go around to this side. You can see shop vac, there's the roof. I mean, you can see just fine with this thing. Real quick, that bluish light when you turn it off, and then that disappears eventually. So here it is in the sink. You can see actually that it is floating. on the top of the water. So what I'm going to do is I'll weight it down and get it under the water and leave it for quite a bit, and then I'll come back and check to see that it is still waterproof. At this point, no issues whatsoever. As you can see, I'm using the soap and my daughter's cup to keep the light underwater. But I've been going around the house doing a variety of different things, working on some other videos, and you can also see that as I take this out and this out, the light is still going strong. I don't see any signs of water on the inside of the light anywhere. So it looks like it's going to pass the testing as far as if it is waterproof. Okay, so I'm outside in the dark on the front porch now, and it is New Hampshire, and once again it is snowing. Thank you very much for that. Anyhow, here's the light stick, and you know, looking around, I can see just fine. I'm gonna walk carefully down the steps here with the light stick, and I think what I'm gonna do with this light stick is actually put it in my car. So I'll show you what that looks like as I come over here to the car. Let me open up the door. So I've turned off the interior light to the car, but you can see with this light, especially on the highest setting, I can definitely see around just fine in the car. So this would be great, you know, to keep in the car as an emergency backup for as a light. So I think that's where I'm going to end up putting this thing, either there or in my in a bug out bag that I'll keep in the house for emergencies. But just to show you another picture of what this looks like, I'll back up here, shut the door. You can see, I mean, I could definitely get out here, work on a tire, something like that, with the amount of light that's coming out of this. And if I do put it on the flash setting, I mean, that's definitely going to get somebody's attention. So if I'm trying to let people know I'm off the side of the road, or maybe try to attract somebody to come over and give me a hand working on the car, that'll definitely work. Here's some parting thoughts on the Sunjack Light Stick. You're going to pay around between probably $40 up to $60 depending on where you pick this up. I like the fact that it's waterproof, so if you drop it in the snow, drop it in the water, it's still going to be good to go down to 6 feet. I like the fact that you do have this waterproof cap here on the end. So you saw in the video that, you know, it does stay waterproof. There's no issues. I've put that underwater, taken it out, uncapped it, plugged it in, still works. I think this would be great for like an emergency bag or a bug out bag. Even just keep it in your house in a special spot, so you're like, you know what, if the power goes out, I can go over there and grab the light stick and be good to go. You got to make sure that you keep it charged if it's in a location that's, you know, that you're not using regularly, so just keep that in mind. I would like to see them give this maybe as an option that, you know, you can hang it, you can hold it with these two lanyards, but maybe if there's a way to put some threads on there and you could add on some sort of handle so I could hold it like this, you know, and not with a handle there in my hand and move it around like so. I think that would be a cool feature to add into the Sunjack Light Stick. I say this quite often, but if you're a fan of Everyday Tactical Vids, you'll know that I like multi-function items. So I like the fact that this is not just a light, but you can charge things with it. So when we get into talking about the solar charger that they sent to me as well, that's nice that I have a solar charger, say in my emergency bag, or for some people in your everyday carry type of bag. And so you can always charge things up as long as there's light out. Okay, if the light disappears, well, if I have this in my pack, now I can use that to charge up my phone so I can be in communication with people. But overall, I think kind of a cool option. So tell me what you think. Leave in the comments down below, you know, if you would buy one of these, what you think about it, what you like, maybe some changes that Sunjack could make if you want to make a couple additions or subtractions from how they have this thing set up. As always, thanks for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids on YouTube if you have not done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. Take care.